I will cope with that one. Dun, 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 dun. I'm live. Am I? There's a thing in the way. Is it live until someone actually here though? That is the question.
There's a 0 so far.
This is a great entrance to a video. Hello. Welcome to come hang out with me in my bed. If you don't know who I am and you've stumbled across this live stream somehow, I'm Jessica and I've just come back from Vidcon US, which is kind of amazing because, as you can tell, I'm very English. So it's quite a journey, and I have a chronic illness and disability. They're kind of separate things, but they're also kind of not. So it's kind of a big deal. And I'm exhausted. So today I'm hanging out in bed. And I did plan on filming and editing, uploading a video today with my June favorites. Even my voice sounds funny, doesn't it? It feels funny. My voice sounds funny. But instead, it's going to be a live stream because that is fun and interactive and slightly less difficult for me to do. So, are you kicking me? She just kicked me in the bum. Jeez, thanks, Matilda. So rude. Okay, so first of all, how we begin our favorites videos. June. Right, it's June. It's June. Oh, by the way, Clara's here. She's moderating the comments. She is wearing a My Chemical Romance.
Yes.
Yes, she's wearing a My Chemical Romance t-shirt. See, I know emo stuff.
It says on the. Oh no, it
doesn't say.
Well,
see, I do know emo stuff. Go me. I don't. She looks really punk today. She has bright blue eyeshadow on. The top of her hair is pink and the bottom of her hair is orange. Which is cool. Right, June. Sorry. So my June favorites. First thing is going to be my pajamas because that's what I'm concentrating on today. It's my look. These are so cute. Look at them. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? Oh, they're really cute. I have these two new pajama sets. They're from Shein, who, if you have seen my Instagram posts about America, I am wearing this really cute little white and red check shirt. Oh, actually, I was wearing it in the last live stream, wasn't I? It's that same shirt. And it's from Shein, who are the same people that I got my pajamas from. It has a monogram on it, but I'm pretty sure it's not a monogram. Like, it's just some swirls. I'm not sure if it's meant to have letters or not. But they're cotton and they're really comfy. And who doesn't love pink pajamas? I'm sure many people don't love pink pajamas, but I really do. So that's good. I've got another pair. That's my second favorite thing that I just threw off the bed. I have another pair. Oh. These ones are more silky. They're a paler pink. I don't know why my pajamas are pink. But they're very nice. And then I have this top. I think they look quite classy. So I like them a lot. And I will wear them and stop stealing Claudia's pajamas, which is currently what I do. Hi, Clara.
Some people are pointing out that you might like to know your top button.
Oh!
Button!
Can you see my boobs?
Thanks, guys.
Sorry. It's not that kind of hang out with me in bed video. Is there another? No, okay. Just that button. Just hide my face in shame. Don't mind me. Okay, and what is my second favorite thing? Oh, this is really, really obvious. Okay, but my second favorite thing this month, thank you, is VidCon. Oh. This is the stuff I edit out, that whole experience. And there's going to be a video about it on Monday. I'm going to make a scrapbook video like we did for the Lake District and like we did for Georgetown and kind of Penang. back when we were traveling. And so I'm going to kind of talk about it then. But one of the most amazing things that I really loved about VidCon was the accessibility. It just blew me away. Like, I've been to big events before, and they're not great for anyone who has any kind of difficulty. But everything, I mean, from the shuttles that took us from the hotel to the convention center, because the hotel that the feature creators stay in is about 2 blocks away. But blocks in America are not like blocks in England. Lord, no. They're huge. Everything's massive there, like the cars. We were driving around on the first day. Like, how are these cars this big? How is this okay? How do they fit? But not even the motorways, just regular roads are really big. It's probably very boring if you're American, but you must have the same feeling when you come to England and you're like, why are your roads so small? How do you drive on these roads? They're ridiculously small. Yeah, they are. But our cars are small, so it's fine. It's not fine. We generally like scrape against stuff all the time. But anyway. So yeah, the shuttles were amazing. I rented this like power chair. No, it's like a power scooter, and I've never done that before. And it just felt very liberating. The first day it was quite difficult, getting used to it. There's always that thing with a new mobility aid where you feel a bit like, ooh, awkward. Oh, it's okay. And even though I really love being in my wheelchair and out and about, when I'm with Claude, I don't love it when I'm around strangers very much, because you have to deal with the strangers. I don't often agree with the phrase like, it's not my body that's disabling, it's other people's attitudes. Because I'm like, well, no, my body does actually have something wrong with me. But that kind of, I don't know, getting used to other people, the way that they treat you is a bit funny. Anyway, there's a rant in the video on Monday about that. I don't need to go into it here. But yes, it is kind of funny. It is a weird feeling. But after that first day, I just sort of thought, ignore everyone. Just have fun. Because it was really great having that, just being able to like scoot around. And I had my scooting buddies, Rachel and Annie, who are also YouTube creators, who are amazing, who you should totally follow. Annie, I think, is Annie Laney on YouTube. Annie Laney.
I'll link there.
Clara's going to put a link. Thanks, Clara. She's so great. And Rachel is Hot Pink Sun. She's also great. I was also going to link to her. Good going. And then it felt really lovely because we had a little gang all going around together. And it was just lovely, isn't it, when you have that freedom. It made me think actually that I quite want a power chair. It's just really, something so great about it. And I could go along in my power chair and hold hands with Claude at the same time, which is amazing, because in my manual wheelchair, I obviously have to be doing it myself. Or either she's pushing me, in which case we can't hold hands, or I'm moving it myself, and then we can't hold hands because I'm using my hands. But in the power chair, I could make us go along and we could hold hands. It was amazing. I love her so much. And she liked it more as well. So I think I shall be investing in one of those. Please give me recommendations. Actually, if you have a power chair and you think it's great, especially if it's the type that's really like not the larger ones, but the travel ones. Have you seen those where you can fold them down? Rachel had one and I want it. Clara, we're going to find Rachel's chair. It was so good. It folded and it went just into the back of a car. So good. Where was this going? So yeah, VidCon. Accessibility. So that accessibility was really great. Like there were lifts everywhere. I found it quite easy because people guided me through because I was in the featured creator section. So obviously I can't speak to the experience of going in a wheelchair or power chair as a, what are they called? As an attendee, just the Future Creative. But it did seem like they were quite good. Doorways were quite wide. People were very helpful. So polite in America. That's lovely. That's one thing. Everyone's so polite. They're like, oh, let me get that for you. Like, oh, so nice. Thank you. Thank you. In England, they stand there a bit awkwardly, like, should I open the door for the disabled person? Is that wrong? I don't know. I'll just stand here. You're like, hi. Door, please. Thanks. We're a very, very awkward country, I must say. But also not the politest. Or weirdly too polite. We're an odd mix. We're an odd mix. Other things that were great. I really liked that there were roving interpreters. So if you were a deaf attendee and you needed an interpreter for a panel, you could request them and then they would be there. They turn up at the panel that you're going to, which is great. And some panels also had live captions, which were really helpful. I super appreciated those. And I had my English interpreter with me, because obviously all the interpreters there did ASL. Although I met Rogan, who is also a YouTuber. So many people that I'm gonna have to add into the description of this video. And he knows a bit of BSL as well. So that was really handy. That's nice. Yeah, just generally, it was such an amazing experience. I cannot speak highly enough of it. And I'm super excited that it's coming to London next year. There's going to be a Vidcon UK. Although I think they're just calling it Vidcon London. My country is not just London, I must say. The entire UK is not just London, but all right, all right. It's like Euro Disney versus Disneyland Paris. See, isn't it? Just the same, exactly the same thing. I also did not get to go to Disneyland. I want to go next time though. We go back next year, Clara. Can we go to Disneyland?
Yeah, if we have the time.
Oh, if we have the time, she says, breaking my heart. I've never been to any kind of Disneyland.
Yeah, let's start with Paris and then move up.
Okay, should we start with Paris? Is that a good idea, people? Say yes, if that's a yes. And then Clara, tell me if they've said yes. Start with Paris, move up to America. That's a yes? Okay, I think from Clara's face, we're generally getting yeses.
Yes.
All right, Clara will get her way. We'll go to Disneyland Paris first.
There is so much to see in America. Why would we go to Disney when there is one?
Oh, because it's the home of Disney. It's the first one. I'm not that into like, wait, what's the difference between Disneyland and Disney? Okay, the one in Florida that's massive, I'm a bit like, oh, we don't have to. But the one in Anaheim is the original.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can't go into the rides or anything. So
Why can't you go in the rides?
I get sick.
Ah, she gets sick. Yeah. Okay, fair. Also, she has a fear of flying, which you conquered so well. I was so proud of Clara. I really was, because I've been to Spain on a plane with you, and that wasn't so great. You weren't very happy. No, it's quite bad. But this time, you were really good. I was so impressed.
That's because you were sleeping on the way back.
Oh yeah,
there was.
We did have some really bad turbulence on the way back, and Evelina was sat next to Claudia. No, Evelina was sat next to Clara, and Claude and I were sat behind Clara, and we were all asleep. And the turbulence hit, and Clara had a full-on panic for an hour before we woke up. And then she was like, thanks for joining me. Well, I've been super stressed here. You guys have just been dozing. Yeah, well, we were very tired. That's my excuse. Where's my drink? Oh, back there. Hi, Tilly. You going to join this live stream, Tilly? You going to be an active participant?
Wow.
I think that's a no. Well, sorry. Fine. Don't get involved, Matilda.
You want some info about Disney Park from Jennifer?
Oh, give me info about Disney.
All right. Disneyland Park, originally Disneyland, is the first of 2 theme parks built. Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California, opened in 1955.
See? So we should go to it because it's the original. Thanks, Jennifer.
The sponsor.
Oh, you're cute, Jennifer. Hi. It's part of the club, the sponsor club, which, by the way, they are changing the name of. It's no longer going to be sponsors. I did tell you that this is a whole beta thing. So YouTube changing their mind all the time. It's no longer going to be sponsors. It's now going to be channel members, which is what I called my people. So I think they've just taken my idea and run with it. Stop, Clara. You're right.
Yeah. I'm just like
You're getting overwhelmed.
So much, and I'm trying to listen to you and read.
Sorry. It's a hard life being hearing.
I'm not complaining.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing you. So yes, I loved VidCon. It was amazing. Ask me some questions about VidCon, actually, before I get onto my next favorite thing, which is also about VidCon. So, but yeah, ask questions about VidCon.
I guess I'm gonna start rolling in a minute.
We're going to wait for questions about VidCon. Oh, but while we do that, favorite thing number 3. I have it back now. Just for that. Which is the chronic illness panel, which I didn't actually get to attend because it was scheduled at the same time as my talk. Ridiculous. Which I think went really well. I think my talk went really well, by the way. Thank you for everyone who gave me good wishes.
It was amazing.
Huh?
It went very well.
Clara says it was amazing. Thank you. I worked really hard on the presentation. It looked quite flashy as well. That's quite good. What was I saying? Oh, the chronic illness panel. So I didn't actually get to go, but it is on YouTube, and I have watched it now with really bad auto captions, which is ironic. So I'm going to put the link to that down in the description as well. So that's my favorite thing, number 3. It's amazing. It's such a good panel. Although Annie is on it, Annie Eleni. And we were talking earlier and saying that it would have been so nice to have a bit more of Stevie talking about what it's like as an undiagnosed person with a chronic illness, because it's so common with a chronic illness that it takes you absolutely years to get diagnosed. I think the average number of years it takes for people with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome to get diagnosed is something like 9 years. Absolutely ridiculous. From the first time you go to the doctor to your actual diagnosis, 9 years. What's that about?
I have questions when you're ready. Yeah,
go.
I already have
Sorry,
lined
I'll
up.
Stop.
This one's difficult. Who was your favorite person you met at Vidcon?
Oh no! Who was my favorite person? Okay. Oh no, I don't know that I can do a favorite. Like I met Ash, Ash Hardell. Oh, smacked my glass. I got so excited. And Ash and Grace are the cutest people. I love them so much. And they're such a cute little married couple like we are. It was really nice. So they go to bed early like we do. So like, this is a fun party though. We're going to go chill in our room together now. And Claudia and I are like, this is a fun party. Let's go snuggle. Okay. So yeah, they're really cute little married couple. I absolutely love them. All right, Ash and I filmed 2 collab videos, one for my channel, one for theirs, and the one for their channel, I gave Ash a makeover. It was so good. So good. So I'm really excited for that video to come out. Who else did I meet? Oh gosh. Okay, I love Stevie. I cannot say her surname. I'm sorry. I can't learn new words unless someone rhymes it for me. What does her surname rhyme with? I know I say
I
it
can't
wrong.
pronounce it correctly either.
No, because I say
like-
Boevi, which isn't right. Someone help me. So I say it that way because that's the way it's written. And I struggle to learn names unless I can rhyme it with something. Okay. Well, she's amazing. And she always looks like a wizard. Because her favorite color is purple, and she has purple hair. And she has like these long robes, long purple velvet robes that she wears all the time. So she looks like some kind of magical wizard pimp. It really works for her. It looks really cool. And obviously Rachel and Annie, I loved them. They were my little squad of queer disabled people riding around on their little motors. They were awesome. I weirdly met Dodie in a...
We want to know how she's like. That was the question.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I met Dodie. I think I saw her about 4 times. And the first time I met her was in a pit of rabbits because Vidcon. And I'm really allergic to rabbits. So that was fun. And also, we sat in this pit of rabbits and they were climbing over her like, stroke me, we love you. And then I got bitten twice. Like, I might dress like a Disney princess, but clearly I don't have the animal thing going. It's just with dogs. I am a Disney princess that only dogs respond to. Yes, I got bitten by rabbits. But she's really sweet. She's kind of like airy. Does that make sense? She's like a little fairy. She genuinely is. Like, I don't know how to describe that other than airy. She's really sweet though. And yeah, I think she's one of those people that is like not great in big situations of loads and loads of people. She seemed quite stressed whenever I saw her in groups, large groups. But then if you saw her one-to-one, she's like lights up a bit more because I guess it's less stressful, isn't it?
All right.
Next question.
Did you have to take food with you, or were there things available?
Did I have to take food with me to like on the plane or in Vidcon? Oh, okay. Well, actually, let's talk about the plane as well because we flew Norwegian, and thankfully Clara had advised us ahead of time to bring food with us because I ordered the gluten-free menu because you can't get gluten-free and sugar-free and dairy-free. That's not a thing. So I ordered the gluten-free and it was fine for some of the meals, but then one meal, one of the breakfasts, I think, they gave me a really sugary brownie, gluten-free brownie, but really sugary, so I couldn't have it, and 2 pots of sugared yogurt. And I was like, oh. Well, but fortunately, Clara had told me to bring food, so I had brought food on the plane and I had things I could eat, and that was great. In terms of eating at Vidcon, actually the staff were so sweet and they would just make things. So I was like, I can't eat this or this. And they were like, oh, let me put a plate together of things you can eat. I love you. I love you so much. Also, they have a lot of wraps that we then peeled apart and we ate the insides of the wraps. So we hung out. There was one day when I passed out in one of the panels. I wasn't on the panel, though, don't panic. That would have been fun. But no, I was not on the panel. I was just watching it. I don't really remember much. I remember going into the room and then I remember waking up on Claudia's lap and the panel was over. And I think had been for some time, but I was just unconscious. And then they kind of dragged me off to the Instagram lounge just to lie down and rest. And Clara went and got things for me. And Claude was so sweet and lay down on the floor next to me. Keep me company on the floor while we made Bitmojis of ourselves. My hair color is not available as a Bitmoji, I realized. You either get a thing that's something that's too light or something that's too dark. It's just shocking. Where was I going with that? Oh, yes. So we lay down there and they were very sweet and let me pull apart the food that they had, which was nice. The YouTube lounge was really nice as well. They had lots of sweet potato fries. That was really good. You know I love some sweet potato fries. But yeah, generally, food was really good. There was dim sum.
There was
In the Facebook lounge. The Facebook lounge had dim sum. I was like, you are my people. Yes. I mean, I'm not going to start making content for you until you monetize it. But yes. Girls got to eat. Can't just live on their dim sum.
Awesome.
Sorry.
How did you overcome jet lag?
How did I overcome jet lag? Have I? I mean,
Not this week, but you were fine last week.
I think, yeah. I think to get to Vidcon, we had to stay awake for 24 hours. Because we did. It was a daytime flight. That was a bad idea. Let's not do that again. Let's definitely take an overnight flight next time. Because we stayed awake in England for a few hours. Then we got on the plane for 10 hours. Then we landed in America and it was still daytime. And we had to stay awake for more hours. That was foolish. It was very foolish of us. Anyway, so we stayed awake for 24 hours. And then woke up the next day and we were like, we have to keep going. We have to keep going. Just immediately, as soon as you get on the plane, you switch to the time of the place that you're going. And you just take a lot of caffeine when it is supposed to be daytime. And you just forge ahead, I think is how we did it. And then by the end, because we were only in America for 5 days. 5 days, Jesus. Because we landed on the Tuesday, we left on the Sunday. Next year, I'm definitely, if I go back to VidCon next year, if they invite me back, I am definitely saying, yes, I would love to come, but I'm going to come for a week either side. I'm not doing that again. That was crazy. So the whole thing, and so much is happening. And I think it's a bit like summer camp, where you're just so excited to be there and you love everyone there and you just want to make the most of your time and hang out in rooms with people. I really like that. I love hanging out in rooms with people. That was really nice. That you just forge ahead, really. But I could do that for about 3 days. And then the last 2, I just felt horrific. Like I said, passed out in a panel and lay on the floors a lot in the lounges. Lots of naps. I think my power chair really helped because I wasn't expending energy walking. That was such a help. Such a good thing. Really appreciated that. And now I'm trying to get rid of my jet lag. It's not really working. But yesterday we went to London, so that doesn't help. We went to YouTube Space for a really cool day about merchandising, because I'm going to make merch, guys. Merch. That needs like a sip to punctuate that. I'm really excited about it, basically. And I want to try and get something, hopefully try and get something ready for Summer in the City, which is in 6 weeks' time. So it might be a bit soon, but maybe it's not. Maybe it will happen. Maybe if you come to Summer in the City, who's coming to Summer in the City? Someone please come to Summer in the City. Don't leave me. Come, support me. Someone must cheer for me at some point. Even if I can't hear you, just, cheer anyway. Yes, hopefully, if any of you come to Summer in the City, you can get some of my merch. Also, stickers. I have lots of stickers that I got for VidCon just to give out to nice people that I met. Hello, if I gave you a sticker and I met you, please say hello. Anyway, so whoever I meet at Summer in the City, I'm going to give you a sticker too. It's exciting. I don't know what I'm doing at Summer in the City yet, though. They haven't said.
Pending.
Pending. So I don't know what panels or stuff they want me to do.
Definitely the disabilities one.
Yeah, they're going to do the disability panel again. But aside from that, we don't know. Unknown. So that's fun. Okay, next question. This is fun. This is so pumping me up. It's like all of the energy I've had today. I've just been lying here going, because I saved up all my energy for this moment. This hour.
Have you mentioned about the SSE interpreter at Vidcon? Someone's wondering if they provided an interpreter.
Oh, if Vidcon provided an interpreter for me.
Yeah, I don't think that you have to talk about it on YouTube.
Yeah, I know it's really confusing. the whole interpreter situation, because Vidcon was so sweet, and they're like, we'll find someone who does sign-supported English in America. And I was like, good luck, have fun. And they just, yeah, they didn't. It didn't happen. There was no one that they could get that was available. They were so kind, though, especially Valerie. Shout out to Valerie, yay, who's like the accessibility person for Vidcon. And she was so great, and she really tried. There just wasn't anyone. And I have an interpreter that I use a lot, Ruthann, you may have seen from my videos. I use her a lot for everything. She's been my interpreter since I started university. So 10 years. I've known her for 10 years. And I always just use her for different stuff. And she was available. So I was like, do you want to go to America? And since she gets paid by a scheme that we have in the UK called Access to Work, which helps disabled people get what they need to work, and it also helps so deaf people, it will have a paid an interpreter. If you're in a wheelchair and you need a ramp at your new place of work, the fund will pay for a ramp, that kind of thing. So since she gets paid to interpret for me, she was like, well, I'll just go to America. And then she gets paid by that to interpret for me. So it worked out pretty well. But yeah, Vidcon were really sweet. They did try to get me someone. It just was not possible. Next question.
Mia is on the chat.
Hey, Mia! Oh my God, hi. I met Mia at Vidcon. Mia has the world's cutest dog. I love him. I was a bit like, can he come home with me? Is that, you come on the phone? But he's golden doodle, is that right?
I can't remember.
I think so. So not the kind of dog you could hide in a handbag. Oh my God, there was another dog. There was the dog pen. Remember I told you about Dodie and the rabbit pen? That's because it was next to a dog pen. There was also a pig pen. I held a pig and had professional headshots taken. Vidcon is weird. There was a dog pen, and there were these tiny puppies, and we could play with puppies. And they stole our hearts. And since then, Claudia has been quite open to the idea of a third dog. Just saying. I mean, if I don't get a baby in the next year, which I'm not going to have a baby in the next year, I would quite like a dog. I mean, I feel like I did quite well with this one. She has a bath right now. Don't judge me on that. But, you know, done pretty well here. She's well behaved, is she not?
Yeah. What breed would you get?
Huh?
What breed would you
breed? Oh, I think we'd have to get another small dog, obviously. My house is not that big. We already have these two. So I don't know that I get something as energetic as Tilly. She has a little ball of energy. You wouldn't believe it right now, but she is. Yes, hello. Hello. Talking about you. Walter has always been a really calm dog. Ever since I got him as a puppy, he's very sedate. So I think maybe another Bichon or a Bichon cross, but a Bichon cross with something smaller. So like our dogs would just descend in size. So the third one would be tiny, like a, what are they called? Chichon? Chichon? It's basically a Chihuahua crossed with a Bichon. So it just looks like a Bichon, but really small. A Chichon. Are you are you trying to show that Walter's here? Can you see that?
No.
Oh, well, that was his tail. He is here. He doesn't move because he doesn't like to move. Hello. Hello, Baba. Hello. Oh, you're woken up now. Oh. Flip your ear back. There you go. Hello. Sorry. Welcome to hang out with me on my bed. This is what happens on my bed. A lot.
A lot of people are relating to Walter. Just
yeah. See, Walter. I've been feeling like Walter for most of the day. Thanks, Matilda. Tilly, what's this? Come on. I know you want to go to Clara, but go that way.
Hello. Sarah's dog is at the hospital at the moment.
Oh, good wishes to Sarah's dog. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope your doggy's okay. That's always so sad. The dog's not okay. Oh, no, I get very attached to my two. Thank you. Thank you. You are such a licky dog. Walter never licks unless he's really, really delighted to see you. And then he might give you a tiny lick on your ankle, maybe, until he's just like, I want to cover you in kisses. I love you. Oh, hello. Can you see Walter?
No.
Well, he's moved a bit. About as much as we're getting. Hello, chap. Do you want to come here? Do you want to be on camera? Yeah? You want to come on? Come on. Come on. You on camera yet?
Yeah.
Hey! Hello.
People are now asking if we're going to be in Brighton Pride.
This is my life.
Yes.
Huh?
Brighton Pride. I'm like, yes, different weekend.
Yes.
We'll be there.
Oh my God. Of course we're going to Brighton Pride. Brittany is playing. Oh, I know I can't even hear Brittany anymore, but due to having been hearing as a child, I know all of the lyrics to Britney songs. Matilda, what is this? So yes, we will be there. We will be fangirling over Britney. And I think I'll be like signing some Britney songs because that's what I do when I like a song. I sign it. And also I'm going to be wearing a rainbow skirt because I got a rainbow skirt from Collective, which is pretty nice, pretty fancy. Very excited about that. And I've got a rainbow bag coming. Yeah. I ordered from Skinny Dip. I don't know if you know them. Anyway, not from their site because they had sold out, but from somewhere else. And it's a rainbow in pastel colours. And my skirt is a rainbow in pastel colours. So obviously got to coordinate. It's going to be so good. Oh, and also Crafting Geek was the one in Instagram Lounge. She is amazing. She's so sweet. I met her in the Instagram Lounge and she had the bag and I was like, I need this bag in my life. She told me where to get it. Thank you. She's awesome. Next question.
Well, someone asked if you heard about the TanaCon debacle.
Have I heard about TanaCon?
Yeah.
Has anyone not heard about TanaCon?
Exactly.
I mean, it was difficult not to hear about TanaCon. And also, I really, really sweetly saw that there were VidCon people who were helping out, like the refugees from TanaCon, as they started being called. So they were like roaming the streets. These poor kids, like, we got thrown out. We got sunburned. And we're really dehydrated. And they were being given VidCon water, I think. Because VidCon were like, sorry. Are you okay? Yeah. I've also been watching a lot of the videos of people who went to TanaCon. Just like, how did this happen? How did this happen? If you don't know what TanaCon is, I suggest you watch all of the videos because it's hard to wrap your brain around until you've seen the 20th. Yeah, just search TanaCon. You'll be shocked. Or not shocked if you saw this coming. Stop looking at me. Oh, okay, you're going to lie back down. There we go.
All right. I can't find more questions about Vidcon.
Okay.
Now is the moment, guys.
No more VidCon questions? If you have another VidCon
someone
question.
asked before if I'm not sure how to ask it. Anything weird that happened in America or interesting or that you found it was weird about it?
I did not see that coming, Tilly. Okay, back down. Lie back down. There we go. Weird stuff about America, other than everything being huge. I don't know what was weird.
We didn't have that much time.
Yeah, I wish we'd actually. We had one day when we went to the Griffith Observatory, and we looked at the Hollywood sign from really far away and took some nice photos. And Clara and Evelina took some nice photos. You can go follow them on Instagram at Evelina and Clara. I put that on the screen, but I can't.
But I just...
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna plug my best friends. You can follow my Instagram too. That is in the description. Would you stop it? I love you too. I love you too. Oh, okay, fine. Want me to talk about your Instagram? She has an Instagram. Walter and Tilly. What was I saying? Yeah, you guys took some really cute photos. That was nice. Went to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That was so cool. I found Lauren Bacall. I was just very happy about that. I don't know what was weird, really. Everything was weird because it was different. It was really, really nice. I really loved it. I want to go back again. The traffic, that's weird. Yeah, like if you look at a certain time of day, it will take you 20 minutes to get from A to B, according to Google Maps. And then you look at Google Maps again an hour later, and now it's 2.5 hours. What is with that? That is just not okay. Why do you put up with this? I suppose there's no other option. But there should be some kind of train system. Why is there not? Do they not have a very stable underground? What is LA built on? What? These are very important questions, Clara. Think about it. Like we have an underground in London, and it's great. You can get to places. Any more VidCon questions?
Did you find interesting crisps like?
Oh yeah, I found it just. So we went to Target as well, which is Clara's favorite place. She was so excited. We took pictures outside of Target just to make Clara happy. Matilda, it's like you know where the camera is and you therefore have to be the center of attention. Hello. Don't think they're here for you. Right, no, actually I lie. You probably are, aren't you? You're just here to see Tilly. Oh, and her pretty face. It's got a very pretty face. Very pretty. So yes, we went to Target and there were some awesome crisps. Lots of sweet potato chips. Sorry, you call them chips. Which is weird because that's weird. There you go, that's weird. Chips are like thick pieces of fried potato and they're mushy on the inside, but crisp on the outside. That's a chip. Done in a deep fat fryer. Anyway, yes, your idea of chips, crisps. So we found really nice sweet potato ones, veggie sticks. I really loved. Clara was like, da-da, veggie sticks. I got very excited by those. They basically saved me one day when I felt like I was just going to crash. And I ate some veggie sticks. That made everything better. That was quite good. What else was really good? Yeah, good stuff. I really was expecting to find some sugar-free ice cream though. But we didn't have time to really go to any ice cream places. And I was so sad about it. So all the other times I've been to America, I've been able to go to ice cream parlors and get proper sugar-free ice cream in different flavors, or go to the supermarket. And the Target didn't even have sugar-free ice cream. They had 50 flavors of dairy-free ice cream. No sugar-free. Breaks my heart. So I was quite sad about that. So yes, next time we go to America, if we go to VidCon again next year, we are definitely going for longer. We're definitely going to get some ice cream. Good times. Also, I want to do more of a meetup with people. I think that would be nice. You can also chat. I really loved this year though that we had a creator chat, which is. Are you sneezing? She goes. She's sneezing in my face now. Thank you for that. You're so weird. So we had a creator chat, which was really lovely. It's like a meetup, but you just sit in a room together for an hour or an hour and a half in my case, because I couldn't stop talking. And you just have a nice chat and people ask you questions, you get to know each other a bit more, rather than the other kind of what were they called? Meet and greets. Rather than meet and greets, where you just sort of stand next to the person and have a photo taken and then walk away. I really liked that. I liked that we could chat to people who watch the channel, like Mia and her awesome dog.
She said she had so much fun at the creator chat.
Mwah. 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 And one for the dog. He was so cool. I loved him so much. Okay.
Sorry, Sarah is asking if you would consider living in the US, but then she says, by the way, please don't.
That is an awesome question. Would you consider living in America? Don't do it. What a question. That's so cool. Okay. I would love to spend more time in America, definitely. Especially in New England, where I've been before, where my grandmother's from. My grandmother's from a place called Amesbury, just outside Boston. And yes, so I've been there, and I have cousins still in the kind of New England area. I'd like to go to LA again, but I could not live in America for many reasons. The top one being I could not afford my healthcare. The amount that I would have to pay per month for my pills and doctors and stuff just doesn't seem like a good idea for me. No. I like England. I do. I really love England. I love how green and lush it is. I love that there are little villages. I love the oldie worldy romance of it all. It's just lovely. Claude and I drive through the countryside like, aren't we so lucky? We live near countryside. One day we'll move to more countryside, but right now we live on a terraced street. But one day we won't. One day we'll have a big garden, won't we, Tilly? And you can run and run and run, and maybe there'll be a stream in it. Because I know you love streams. You do. I like streams.
I have a fun question from Eva. If you could have your own convention, what would it be? Like,
oh my God. If I could have a Jessica-con. No, wait, it would be called Jessica-con. It would be called Jessica-con. That's such a good idea. I love that. No. Will I ever have my own con? What was the question again? I got very excited by the name.
Like, if you have your own...
If I had my own con.
What would it be about?
What would it be about? Okay. Well, let's see. That's interesting. Would I make it about like bringing together parts of my identity? So there would be panels on sexuality and marriage. What it's like to be married online. Maybe stop it. Stop looking in my face. And also panels on different types of health and disability, and also hidden disabilities. I think we really need a panel on hidden disabilities. There was a little bit of, I'm just telling you this is a secret, but there was a little bit of about the disability panel at this year's Vidcon, because there was a bit of funniness about not necessarily recognizing people who have hidden disabilities, and therefore thinking, oh, you're just an able-bodied person and you don't deserve to use this thing. And then Annie, who was on the panel, was like, hang on, because you don't know for sure that person could have had a hidden disability, and therefore we shouldn't be judging, which is totally my thing. No judgment of anyone. We don't know other people's lives. We don't know their stories unless they choose to share them with us. You know, we don't walk around with placards, do we? I mean, even if you're generally in a wheelchair, but you're sitting on the sofa and then someone walks in, for some reason you're at a party in this scenario. Okay, you're at a party, you're normally in a wheelchair, but now you're sat on the sofa and someone new walks in. They don't necessarily look at you and immediately know that you have a disability. So even if you have the kind of disability that is normally quite visible, there are always going to be situations where it's not. So equally, someone who has a hidden disability might never look like they have something wrong with them, but they might. and they might very much need to use whatever that accessible thing is. So yeah, don't judge. That was the point of that story. No judgment of anyone for anything.
If it ever happens, people is very happy with the hidden disabilities panel. We should push it for actual Vidcon.
Yes, we should. Okay, people, mission. We're all going to email Vidcon and be like, Vidcon, we need a hidden disabilities panel, please. Please. And Jessica should be on it. Because she wants to go to LA. I mean, don't add the end bit, obviously. Just, Jessica should be on it. Because she wants sugar-free ice cream. Don't add either. They don't need to know that. And then someone find me sugar-free ice cream. I just want it so bad. More questions?
Sorry, it's going quite fast, so I am missing them. And some of them I'm answering myself because
Is Clara doing a super good job moderating? I bet she is.
Do you watch Doctor Who?
I do watch Doctor Who. Hey, I do. Doctor Who is amazing. Anyone really interested in the Plantagenets? Sorry, it's my thing right now. I tend to work it into everything. I don't even know how. Like yesterday, YouTube Space, we were talking about Patreon. We're on a table and we're all discussing Patreon. And one of the guys was like, oh, well, I make videos about history. And I was like, do you know the Plantagenets? Do you want to talk about the Plantagenets? It's a thing. If you don't know, the Plantagenets were the longest ruling family in the English monarchy. They're very interesting. They ruled for 300 years. They generally had a lot of infighting. It's very special.
How about superheroes? She's gonna ask you.
What's that? No one cares about the Plantagenets.
No, some people do, but
okay, yeah. Moving on.
Stuck on that.
Jessica, shut up. We could be here a while.
Any superhero series you like?
Superhero series.
Yeah, as in TV series.
TV series. Well, obviously Jessica Jones. Obviously. Can I include Buffy in superheroes?
It's your channel.
Yeah, I can. Kim Possible is also a superhero, right? But I'm guessing you mean more like modern ones. See, the thing is, I'm kind of a Marvel girl versus DC, but I know that DC are much better at TV shows. Marvel don't tend to do them too well, except for like Jessica Jones. I mean, let's all ignore Iron Fist. That was a mistake. Cage, he's cool. Defenders, love the Defenders. I think that is a really great show. Really enjoyed that. Claude and I tried to watch Daredevil, but we just couldn't get into it. So, but yeah, of the DC TV shows, which one do you think I should start with? Do I start, or the best? Like, do I start with the best one, whatever you think is the best one? Or do I start with, is there one that I need to watch first before I can get everything else? Do they all work together?
Agent Carter feels like it's really.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Agent Carter, that was bad of me. Obviously, Agent Carter. Oh, excuse me. I have sinned against the world. I'll just take my leave.
Oh.
Back to DC shows, though.
Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Yeah. You haven't watched it, have you?
I haven't watched Supergirl, no. I really like... Sorry, that made me think of a video that I watched about Supergirl's accent on the NerdSync channel, and then I remembered one of the best things that happened to me at Vidcon was meeting Scott from NerdSync. What? Why are you laughing?
Because Queer Eye, the Fab Five, are superheroes as well.
I see. Claude and I watched one episode, actually, of Queer Eye because Evelina and Clara are really into it now. You've got to watch it. So we watched the first episode of, I think it's a second series because it was a woman that they were doing over, Tammy. And halfway through I had to go down to breakfast because I was like, I cannot take it anymore. I've got to go and eat food. And I came back up and Claude's like, I've been crying for an hour. I watched Queer Eye and I just couldn't stop. She's not much of a crier, I must say. So that was quite a thing. Oh, okay. So now I'm a little concerned about watching another one. It's going to ruin my life. My wife. Ruin my wife. That's what I meant to say. She is my life, so it was appropriate. I love it. Wife. We say that wife stands for woman for life. That's our thing. It's true though, I think. This is my woman for life. I'm Claudia sexual at this point. Or wife sexual. Someone said that the other day. Are you wife sexual now? I was like, yes, I am wife sexual. And who would it be? Everything about her is amazing. She's so hot. Oh my God, she looks so good. All of VidCon. I know I see you every day, but you look really, really good.
TMI.
Sorry. Rein it in, Jessica. Christ. Whew.
It's been 56 minutes.
It's been 56 minutes?
Just for your
Lord, it feels like it's been 5 minutes.
I know.
I can really talk, can't I? Sorry,
People
guys.
really want to see my top, so I'm going to roll in towards the end.
Oh, she's got to... Okay. Are you going to come in now? Come show your top.
I'll come and show
Give me the comments. I will moderate. You show your
I'm
top.
literally just going to show my top. It's just my black parade top. There you go.
Hello.
The black parade.
Hello, Derek Williams. We need to see Clara. Here she is.
With my hair
in... Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia said it's not TMI. It is absolutely fine. Can talk about my wife all I like. Hello, it's now 3 a.m. in Australia. My lord, I should probably stop talking so you can go to sleep. Have you read The Constant Princess? No, I think that's the one I haven't read yet. What am I currently on? I'm currently on The Three Queens. And then after that...
That's what happens when someone donates.
Someone donated money?
Oh, yes.
Oh, Ellie? That's so sweet. Thank you so much.
She did last time because I was like, oh, you.
Oh.
See, that's how it looks. I couldn't show you last day, but that's how
That
it
is
looks.
adorable. Oh, and I got sent spoons as well. You guys are so cute. Thank you. Oh, Bethany has tweeted me some power chair recommendations. I appreciate that.
Hi. Oh, hi. Claudia just arrived.
No, see, it's not TMI. Yeah. Oh, wait. Can we just show that you walked in here with this matching? She's coordinating. I love it. Ooh. She got this at Target. It was rather nice. I know. Walter never gets excited until he sees Claudia. That's the only time he's happy. Whoa. Yeah, people say hello, Claudia. Hello.
Okay, I think I need to feed the dog.
Yes, I think you do. Hello, baby. No, silly. Okay.
Time to wrap this up.
Okay, I've got to wrap this up according to my women. No. Oh, everyone loves your shirt, Claude. They think you're adorable. Hello, this has been so fun. I really enjoyed this. Hanging out. We should do this more.
Yeah.
I love we should do like maybe every month my favorites video could be a live stream.
Maybe.
And I just talk about all the cool things I did that month. Do you like that idea? Should that happen? I'm really into that idea. So if you're into that idea, let me know.
Yes.
Everyone's saying yes?
It's a general yes.
That was such a leading question. Are you into this thing that you're currently enjoying? Yes? Okay.
Loving your live streams. Awesome. All right. Well, probably time I go back to my own wife.
Yes. Clara needs to return to her own lovely wife. And I need to go and kiss my lovely wife. Oh, I love her so much. Okay. Sorry. We could genuinely have an hour-long live stream of me just going, oh, Claudia, I love you. It's
You're
ridiculous.
stuck
but
again.
I'm stuck again.
In your loop
It's
of
me, in me.
oppression.
I'm sorry. Okay, I shall end this live stream to say that there is a Vidcon video coming on Monday, provided I have energy. If not, it's coming on Tuesday. But I shall try to make it on Monday. There's also another video coming on Friday after that, because I make videos on Mondays and Fridays. Did you know? And very soon we're going to have collabs with Annie and with Ash that we shot at VidCon, which is really about what I'm doing. Like, I will post it on Twitter when I'm posting new videos so that you can go and see them. Twitter is at JessicaOOTC, which is Jessica Out of the Closet, but that's too long, so they made me shorten it. And my Instagram is at Jessica Out of the Closet, because Instagram is reasonable. I can put the whole thing there. Just saying. And currently on Instagram, I'm posting loads of pictures from VidCon and the outfits that I wore at VidCon, because for some reason, I thought I'd have the energy to post while at VidCon, and that did not happen. That was a very foolish thought. But they will be there. So there you go. Right. I've had so much fun hanging out with you. This has been awesome. I want to do this again and again and again. So there will be at least one live stream every month. I'm deciding. I've decided. There we go. Decision made. Cloud clapping. Okay, now we're going to say goodbye. I love you all. Thank you very much. Mwah. Thank you for joining me.